Good afternoon and you're welcome to Love Circle on Anisen TV. My name is Anita Afisena and I'm your host for today. Today we're going to have a lot to talk about when it comes to matters of the heart. And if you're watching me and you are dating, single or married, this program is designed for you. And I have my special and wonderful experienced guest in the house whom I'm going to introduce. But before then, let me go for a quick commercial break and I'll be right back. You're welcome back to Love Circle again on Anisen TV. As I said, my world experienced guests are ready and sitting right here with me. And before I introduce them, let me just say something small about them. These my wonderful guests are people I don't really joke with, especially when it comes to relationships. They've been of a good help. And let me introduce my Sofo, which is Nana Amma Akushika. She is a counselor when it comes to relationships, and trust me, she is the best you can ever find anywhere. And she's also a businesswoman and a TV host as well. You are welcome, Nana Amma.
Thank you, darling.
You look so beautiful.
You look good. You look beautiful.
And let me also introduce my one and almost, he has been an actor for a decade. If you talk about those old time, the 1986 actors, he is the best. And I'm surprised how come he's able to be on the show because I know him to be an actor. So how come? Is he now a love coach or relationship coach? Let me say. So without wasting my time, let me introduce Ricky Kofi Kekeli Adelaida. Is that the name?
No, chop your tongue. The name is Adelaida.
Adelaida. Okay. I guess you now on drama dance. You now do drama dance.
Not now. I brought it from heaven. See.
Oh, okay.
I've been in it from infancy to now. Act, drum and dance and everything.
Okay. So how come you are now a relationship coach? Because for the last time I remember, I know you are an actor. So how come?
Well, once you married for at least more than two decades, at least you have some experience to advise people on a relationship.
Okay.
Because you might have experienced a whole lot on your own.
Okay.
So that's how it is.
Okay. So today we're going to look about how one must handle a breakup in a relationship. We normally hear my boyfriend broke up with me. I didn't know what I did. He's this and that. So we just want to know how one must handle, so that it shouldn't be like the partner we are dating is the only one on earth for us. We don't have a life on our own and all that. So today that's what we're going to look. So if I may ask, when we talk about breakup in a relationship, what do we mean by that?
Breakup in a relationship. It depends on what type of breakup and what type of relationship you are talking about. Is it business relationship, or we're talking about the so-called love relationship or lovers relationship? What is relationship? Two people coming together based on their own plans. That okay, we want to be lovers. That will go into marriage, and maybe things are not working out well. Both of them don't really understand each other very, very well. And then this one thinks I have to change the other person at all costs to suit my style. The other one also thinks the same way. So honestly, there's going to be friction, because if I don't see eye to eye with you on certain issues, then by all means we'll be fighting. And some of the fights, unfortunately, sometimes end up in death because they become physical with blows. They carry anything and throw at each other, and then if you don't take time, if nobody from outside, a third party, does not step in to sit them down and talk to them to understand each other, or they themselves don't go deep inside to say, no, am I doing the right thing, or is she doing the right thing, or he doing the right thing? If they don't go back in there to think and change, definitely there's going to be a breakup.
Abishka, what do you have to say about it?
Yeah, Daddy has said it all. First of all, hello to everybody, to your viewers and all that. We say hello to you. Thank you for tuning in all the time and watching this program. I think it's a very educative one. And Daddy has said it. I'll just add a little bit to it. We are coming from a different backgrounds. We all have a different mindset, how we understand things, how we see things, how we manage things when it comes to anger. We all have emotional stress sometimes and all that. And as we are human beings, relationship is the most important thing that God requires from each other. So I believe when you find your sister or a brother and you agree to come intent to live together, as Daddy said, it's a journey. And this journey, you're not going to have it in a silver platter. You need to work for it. You need to earn your love. You don't buy it. Most of the time, people think that if I have money, I can buy any woman I want. I'm a woman and I'm worthy to be. I can get any man that I want and I can do whatever. It doesn't work that way. Sweetie, you need to earn your way throughout to say, this is the man that I am with. I get hold of him. You've worked your way out. And sometimes when these two people comes together, and the Bible will say something, can two work without agreement, without no understanding? If you don't understand each other, no matter what you do, if you don't understand each other, my feelings, if you don't understand how I was made, accept me, who I am, Daddy says something. When you get together, we always want to change the other person to suit. It doesn't work that way. If I want to, I just want to respect you for a time. I can be pretending for a time. If I can't, I have to be myself. And so don't try to change anybody. We all have a good side and a bad side. Whilst I am working with you, if I see that your good side can affect me, I can take something from you. Don't try to change me, because this is who I am. You can make me pretend for a while. After a while, I can't anymore. So I need to be myself. And so relationship is a beautiful thing, but we just have to come in agreement that this is a journey. I am going to Kumasi with you. Don't let me get to in someone and you tell me there's another route I have to pass them. We have decided from home that we are going to Kumasi. We have to have one bus sitting in it. We get to middle of the road and you tell me, oh no, babe, oh sweetie, there's another route. Why don't you get out from the car? You're going to miss it. And that is what today youth, we don't understand. I have my PhD. I have this. My family name is that. And don't you know me? And so that differences. When you bring it into relationship, sweetheart, it will not work. Whether you are the whole beautiful woman in the whole world, handsome in the whole world, it will not work. You need to. You know, love is a decision. It's not a feeling. And sometimes it's you feel, oh, when he sleeps with me, it means that he loves me. That's not the truth. It's a decision because you see 1,000 women on the roadside. Beautiful, different types of shapes, colors, and whatever. Different faces. And you see them, wow, she's beautiful. Oh, wow, she's nice. But there's a one particular woman that is a decision that you take. That is, this is the lady I want to go with. And so I can see Akosia with beautiful boobs, with beautiful legs, but I have decided that it's this I want to go.
And then what about adoption? Can you also adapt your partner? Does it also help to build a healthy relationship?
You know, that's what I'm saying, that you can influence me with your good character because we all have our differences. How we handle things. I may be impatient. you are, but working with you sometimes, and how you resolve things when something happens, and then the way you talk to me, the way you handle the situation. I will sit back and say, oh wow, I can continue like this. I need to learn something, and we all have to learn from each other.
So that is where the adoption comes in. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
And so you can chip in something from a person, get something from a person, from your partner. That is the most beautiful aspect of relationship. If you're a proud woman, you can't continue to be a proud woman whilst you are with a lower man, somebody who respects a lot. If you tell me he doesn't affect you with that thing, that means that you're not ready.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So adoption comes in when you have seen that the person, deeds or character can really affect you on the journey positively where you are going.
And is it also okay to break up?
Breaking up.
Is it okay to break up? Like, like things
It's
are not
fantastic.
really working, and I feel I need my space. I need to break up, and then,
It's fantastic.
okay.
So good. I love it.
So it's not actually really bad.
No, it is not. Anybody that says it's bad, then I don't know where you are coming from.
Okay.
It will help you as a person to go and reflect, go through, search yourself, know who you are, know what you stand for, your beliefs, your values. It helps you. Sometimes you enter into a relationship with values, and then a man will just deteriorate it. What is I don't want
This
to
is
use
not
this.
the thing that I would just say things up. Mr. Rico, would you please come in?
Well, breakup,
Yeah.
whether good or bad.
Yeah, is it okay to break up?
In some cases, it is good.
Okay.
Some too, you resolve
Okay.
the issue, whatever it is. You sit down, call in a third party to sit in on your case and try to bring both of you out of your locked up attitude. You know, open up and then listen to what is really happening. What are some of the things that contribute to breaking up? It could be manners. The lady, well polished every day. You marry her, then now the real attitude comes out. She wakes up in the morning. Excuse me, will not bath. From morning to afternoon, dressed shabbily. Every place is unkempt. Will not cook. On the side of the day,
Okay.
friends follow the husband to the house, and the place is a mess. Maybe the husband might shoulder it or stomach it for the first and second time, but the third time going, you mention it. And if the lady does not understand, then there's going to be quarrel every time.
Okay.
You should know the status of your husband.
Okay.
Who is he? Not only at home, but in society. What type of friends does he have? Are they the so-called big men we have? Most of them who are okay, to sound political, so I'm not go there.
Okay.
But then, what type of work does your husband do? No matter what work, even if he's a carpenter or a driver's mate, he is your husband. He has friends that he might come home with. And he comes home, he knows that when you were courting, you always prepare nice meals and things like that. When he comes home, he enjoys the meal. So he wants to, we men, we always want to show off our wives to our friends. We want to show off the type of meals our wife prepare for us at home. Because sometimes we say, hey, my wife, when it comes to food, here, number one. Another will say, then, okay, visit me. And then we come to the house, and then the whole place is a mess. Meanwhile, my friends know that I don't like dirty things and all those things. You've disgraced your husband in the first place. The first time. The second time, he calls you, please, I have friends and things like that. Then you flare up. If he's the type like me who doesn't like quarrels, will quietly walk away.
Okay.
And if you don't take time, that husband is not like me again, who walks away but just go to sit somewhere quietly and he moves away to meet other ladies. Then you are breaking your own home even before you do the real breakup. And then the man smoking, drinking, get drunk seriously, getting home, and excuse me, throwing up all over the place, will not dress well, shabbily every time, stinking, like somebody will say, mate in the motor type of guy.
Okay.
And then the lady is nicely, every time nicely dressed like you, sweet smelling, and the husband is a problem. So the lady finds it difficult to introduce the husband to the friends. It is not about handsomeness, but personality, personal hygiene and everything. Your attitude towards your wife in public, in front of friends. It's either way. You know, things like that break homes. The way you react to issues when they come up outside the house or even in the house where there are other people also counts.
The way we react to issues in the home when other people are around or not, or the way you treat your man or your woman, tell me whether you should break up or not. Let's go for a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome back again to Love Circle on Anison TV. And before I forget, let me acknowledge my sponsors, Breakup Production. My #1 production team, they are doing such an amazing job and I really appreciate you here. And also to touch of Trudy Makeup, you've also made me so beautiful this afternoon. And I must say you did a very good job. And before I come up with the next topic, I still have my guest here with me, Nana Matushka and Uncle Richie all the way. Uncle Richie, so how do breakup save relationship?
Breakup.
How does it save a relationship?
Honestly, if there's a breakup, I don't see the relation. I don't see any relationship after that. When you break up, something is broken off.
Okay.
It's letting go certain things that saves relationship. We know that both of us are in the vehicle. We are going towards Kumasi, as Madam said. And the seat on which we are sitting, mine is not good. Yours is not good. And the seat in front of us has load on it. But the mate will not allow us to leave the back seat and go and sit on that one, but he's saying that the back seat, if he puts the load there, it will be disturbing everybody. We'll say, okay, fine. If so, let me carry the load from the bad one, the good one, that side, and let you go there. So that I carry the load. Understanding comes to continue our journey. In other words, there's misunderstanding. To save our relationship, because of that misunderstanding, that thing going on every time, there's always a fight. So I said, okay, fine. If you cannot cook banku for me every day, okay, to save my relationship, then I'll go and buy my banku from outside.
Okay.
You cook whatever you want to cook and eat, but I will buy my banku. Anytime I feel like eating banku, I'll go and buy banku and eat. Then I'm saving the relationship. But when we talk about breaking up to save a situation, that is when there's always fight in the house. We don't see eye to eye because you got me on my nerves and I'm refusing to forgive, or you are refusing to forgive. Anything I do at all is an excuse to fight me. So I walk off to stay. So there's a breakup. Our relationship, anytime we meet any day, we can greet each other. and then go our separate ways. But no more fighting. So we have saved that relationship at least to be able to talk to one another or each other.
Okay.
But if we say to break up the way it is perceived, no. Then we cannot even talk to each other. The moment we meet each other at the junction, hey, it's a fresh fight. We'll continue that fight.
You're right.
So that's how I understand it.
Okay.
But it depends on you, our viewers.
That's quite nice. Nana Kushka, how do you move on from someone you love?
That's a very deep question. How do you move away from a person?
Yeah.
And before say it is not easy. Because when you love somebody, real love, that is not looking something back from you. It's hard. Because I love with my whole heart. And Senator Chema, they fight. But they are still in there because of understanding. They need each other. And so you are my backbone. You are my strength. And sometimes I take strength from you. You are my advisor, my love, you are my defense, my assurance and security is being, And so leaving you is going to be difficult. But as Papa said, sometimes it is good so that if I see you outside or somewhere, I can be able to help you if you are in danger. It is good to break up, to leave your lover ones or your loved ones to save them. To see the well-being of them. Because sometimes if you don't leave them, they will not learn.
That is such a difficult stage.
If you move
on from someone that you love,
it takes God to help you. A strong decision. And we all come to a point of our lives that we need to take critical decisions. Whether it's going to do what it's going to do, we need to do that. And moving away sometimes is for our own good. It will help the man, it will help the woman. It will save the family or the kids or everything. Constant beating, emotional trauma,
depression,
physical abuse. I need you. I love you. But you can kill me.
To add to something. Mostly when we're talking about breaking up, we always think that it has to do with fighting and things like that. There could be health issues. I didn't know. I see her healthy. She sees me very healthy. But maybe I have SS, sickle cell, very dangerous one. She also has some. So our marriage, any child we give birth to will become a disaster. We will spend all these monies in the world and go to every hospital. If that child does not get lucky to hit 21 going to be strong, all our money will go. Some even beyond 21, they still fall sick, seriously. So when we realize that no, both of us cannot have children because of our situation, health situation, no matter how much we love ourselves, that marriage will have to stop. If we don't stop the marriage and we still want our child by all means, then we are going to be putting somebody in danger. That child that will be given birth. You understand? Or we say we are not going to have children, but we can adopt. Then that one saves our relationship. Otherwise, the best thing is no matter how much we love ourselves, we have to separate.
So what do you think would be the best solution or the best step to take after a breakup?
Breaking up sometimes is very, very difficult because it's not both of you who want to break up.
Yeah.
Maybe one person wants to break up And the other one, because of love, no matter what is happening in the situation, doesn't want to break up. But when it breaks up, you ask yourself, first, you think of the first day you met. Let's assume that it's every constant fighting and everything that is causing the problem. You think about the first day you met. You look at the lady's face. Oh, Amma, I love you. And Amma also looks at Kofi's face, hard about sexy, and says, oh, I love you. You remember that first day. The second one is moving in, marrying.
Okay.
That day you got married, everybody with the fanfare and everything. And then suddenly, everything goes haywire. And then, breakup wants to come. After the breakup, go think about those things. I prefer separation.
Than breakup. Why?
Separation allows you, you've not broken up completely.
Okay.
You go your separate ways to go and think. I would say to incubate. Hide in your own corner somewhere and think about the whole thing. Try to look at the good sides of your partner. And then look at your own bad sides. Not necessarily looking at your good side, but looking at your bad sides. What have I done against this lady? Am I right? Have I done the right thing? If you've not done the right thing, so how do I change? How do I approach her to let her know that I've really changed?
Okay.
You understand? So, after the breakup, you have to go and think. So, let me say, after the separation, you go and think, and then come back. Maybe Auntie Amma would like to add something. Today there is Kofi and Amma.
Yeah, as I was saying, and then Daddy chipped in.
Yeah.
Leaving your loved one, as a letting them go, if it is going to help you, going to benefit or whatever. As I was saying, sometimes it is good to save the whole families, because maybe one must end up losing whatever it is. And so for me, I think if you are in a relationship, emotional abuse, physical abuse, constantly, the two parties, if you are people married or whatever, always sitting in your case. Why you say, yeah, bro, then you are lying. Your friends ask you, what is that? Always your dark shades and all that. I knew one of my friends that always, the guys enjoy beating her. And then afterwards, we go and buy something, a gift, to kind of just young her. Oh, so it got to a time my friend was just also enjoying
the
beating.
Wow.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, the man will just go buy me iPhone this, get me this car, whatever it is. So you're enjoying it.
Maybe because of the way, don't you think that maybe, is it love or is it love that is making the woman
sometimes it's infatuation. A man might think I love you. It's not. If you love me, you will not abuse me. If you love me, you won't put me through that emotional stress and trauma, because I can lose it. Because women, we are too soft. As the Bible describes us. Of course, we are weaker vessels. So we need these men to stand for us. And so if you love me, you will never let me go through always constantly seeing me crying, hurting myself. And sometimes women constantly, and they end up in a psychiatry. You go there and they constantly they are calling a particular name. Is that love? Did you take me to do me well or to put me into that kind of situation? No, it's not love. Okay. Bible says we will be a you cover your loved one's nakedness. Although it comes with different forms. Christ loves us all the time, every day. Look at the things we've been doing to Him. Look at the things we've been doing to God. The next day I'll say, I won't do it again. The next moment God sees me and I'm doing the same thing.
More than 4 times.
And you know, the Bible also says that forgive your brother or sister 77 times 7.
It's not small.
You can't live in this world. And God knows that all these things will come. I will offend you. I will step on you. I will say something you might not like it. But because of love, also doing you. What must it? It is a wood be a brandy, a papa, papa, dear, mammy, our dear, who do kuna, or send a passia. So who do kuna, who couldn't move you up on thing. Who do kuna, who was sending Jenny Busia for, and who were Busia for. Let there be a couple more. What kind of respect do you expect your friend, your sister, to give to us? So love comes in different. No, even serving me is love.
Yes.
Serving me with all who serving me with a good heart. May now you play me the joy that I have. The moment I hear Papa, the way I make what you people and you will do. Into ordinary actually in different ways. It's not sex, that is what we think.
Yes.
That is the youth, that is what we believe, and that's what we perceive to be. That is not, that is a deception.
I love
Who don't want here? And yes, sex. That was my friend, and over that 10 times, 2 times, 8 times. It means that, no, you don't know what is called love. Into a donor was here, church. And this will, what is what? Somebody say, I love you. What type of love are you talking about? Explain it to me. Let me know my position. Because I can't come into your life and be struggling with your family.
If you love me, explain. So don't ask me. Don't mean seriously. You don't say, I don't know the kind, and that's all the family. Let's go to the question. You are welcome back to Love Circle. Let me acknowledge my sponsors first. River House Production. Touch of Trudy. I don't know why me make up here. I show my lashes. Me make up no mammy. I'll try to say. And I'm a help quick solution. Almost a very media way to me be about the videography, we are wedding, about the printing of t-shirts, any kind of works beyond help quick or how, or so I say, I must say, a bit down soon. So let me go back to my guests, Akushka and then Uncle Ricky. Akushka, now we can't be. The end plus will be a kind of also hot dog, so we do my nipping chill.
Oh, yes.
When I made the
of course.
Papa.
Would do me, Mammy who is a wood do me. Mammy who would tie in tear would they adopt me. If we said, will be a claim for a reason. Ebia. Now we're bushia. Ebe to me up one bushia. Near what dog and I'm the buy. But in my hood potential, and I say, send me bear one. Who bet me up one. I'm a medium pen so. Me do some pen so no. The typical show of people from one and I'm yet the and all Becca say, my bonia ye, my papa pen triauka. And so from the beginning, a woman knew who ya. And I'm a tiasi and come only say, Bear will bear me no, and you would dog and I would buy. But a moi, so obey me the mere papa to be. And you never brave and for 4 hours, but almost chimp. Dientia. No, no, person and a bobber.
Yes, sure.
But circumstances in Tino
And I'm a
and the more copata. And Tinam says, will be power bravo moi. Ma who put Tayentia, what dear Barbara, when they made Barbara. It's a long journey we are taking. Ups and downs. A mania, a pepper or half pepper. Who worry me be a crowd be losing me night? Who worry me be a way to many up should see upon some. Many swadi whom me dreams in shattered. Sabreno. So would know me a bejamia. It is will be bad. and pentam nim to Miss Lupito. And pentam and castle. Oh, watch them, my friend, our Jameson. Because one call uncle, yes, mammy, and no call. Because we yes, no. So be up a baby or that hour. And to do obey, ya near Takas in Nigeria for Mema. Indiana Mema. Yes. About no other. Would the dear Upebia? And so I'm catches a Ghana for my age. She would hear back talk.
Told me, man, I
would hear talk Guinness back. Baby, who were here how Papa before I could do? Say you'll be kind of back of borrow, not the other for until Obi Benwa or Bab Biaweni, young girls of today, open your eyes. When you go to school and learn more theories in any practically, Ubefia, a fianza, just get it. That is the values I had show more. Would do baby na baby did not fall away that you would know. Seba wapa makwemon. It is not love. Only me man me bobra. Ni ame wana woba beje. So open your eyes and understand. Say nipa na wapa mabrabum. Is it for a short time or for a long time? Because short time no, there were consequences, and the long time also there were no consequences. So let me know where I stand and into them. Mami wuru baby anjina. Into uba mabra bomwa. Odo kwanso na wo ba ya. Mami wuru say me no be hwe was to do. Na me pese bra no wo ka me ho a ye betimi abo. Am ye tumi aduye no. Na wo so potaye, na me so me potaye no. Ye nyina ye de atimi abe. Enti sanso a mami wuru na me hunu kwaya no be fa so amama kuma ankwa nkodim se me ye bibia de amawo a me hunu se me ye de amawo. You don't have to account for anything. Mini would need any banta bia say oh ye me we am so me yo say there be mamenti ase and no more is better than lying to people nowadays, and they are suffering. People are killing each other, pouring acid on each other, destroying the whole lot of family. All exactly because you deceived me. You didn't tell me the truth from the beginning. You didn't know where I stand in your life. So let me know. I think when you let me find that one, the truth is bitter, but it is better I take it than.
So Obi Dowa. Mane pano enchro mu so odo me do no e odo kan na sa me twe we meaning say be den so be shi oba no waka chene so wodo no oba na bi so sa branch odo na wodo me mu de wen no waka no kana chene so me de me do na me twe we di there to sell kra na kanu kre na oba na be ma na woni nante no hu so no woda achepa esa say ye twe na ye ko ye be na afi no the time so na e ko until you ask the last question let wrap it up maybe it will not be Uncle Ricky, our last topic discussion is what are the do's and don'ts. After the panel way jail, see me jail, and I said, we no matter what we jail. A dinner, any so we ye, any a dinner also we ye.
Do's and don'ts in a breakup.
After breakup.
After breakup. Well, let me go to the do's.
Okay.
Make sure you avoid each other during the breakup or after the breakup. Make sure you don't go to the person's house without another person being there. Don't even go there in the first place. And don't go to public trying to engage the person in conversation. I get you the first time, you bring yourself again the second time, I'll deal with you. That is what will happen. You meet the person in public, you follow the person to the house. What he couldn't do to you or she couldn't do to you in the first place, she will do now, or he will do now. So avoid it completely. Don't do it. Avoid the person completely. So those are the do's. Don't contact a friend to go and call the person and talk to the person. You were fighting. Your friends were there. They were seeing it. They didn't do anything about it. Now, after the breakup, you are calling them to go and do what? Move away.
Okay.
There's a lot of life ahead of you. So, Lionel Richie said, sail on. Just sail on.
Okay. Okay.
Kakra bi a metimi dia kan ka wiki die no ho ne se Saudi obi jaya wonya wotam ye mfam firi ho the do's and the don't enya adwuma entimi nya adwuma o hye wo so eya ho hye so mene wu jaya onya metamfo eye bibinti ene ye jaya ebi wo kra ka wiki kan asem bi eye me de se ye kwade a ya na moje mu nhwehwe mu no ya yenta nye asori kwa encourage ye ma ye nye nanso nkeno ne ade a edikane a ewo se ye mienu ye hia ewo se yetimi hu ni ehunu se me ne wo ma ebeboa ana se embo because asem ya ba ma minim ama abayo ne na atena for 8 years sickle cell omu mienu nkwala ya bo ma ba wiase no enye adwuma ohaw baako awu baako o sika seye nkwa nti emfe ni je kura mfa ma awade no edi we se wo magyan wo bujaye no enye kwan bone so na emu emua yen nti wo se wo so wo pemma wo be ma no pemma me so mi oba de me pemma da chi bi ye wie ye ne ye man so abehwe ye nti se me ne wuja wo on that grounds a wo nya metamfo metimi afafo na frew empo se wo kware wo bi foforo a enam se ma anya wo bone na ye negligence nti ye ntimi anko hwehwem na odonti ye de kata ne ma bebere so edi ye nya ye mienu nyina ya ti ase si ye be go on a separate way. That doesn't mean say wo ye metamfo enti no metimi afrew ye wo ebinso abusua empre so se me ware wo and nti de bia afam mienu ni nyina je say from January to December, asumdwe baako say you will not have the peace. Ebanesa baako die before ma pre mecha. But odo wo ho and wo mu dicha. Wo be hu ni say wo mu a otimi friend because otimi kai eniama na wo mu aye. Your relationship aye deep. Ye ka se ye kan nsem a ewo mu a you need to have wisdom to understand your partner. Na ye hunu se kan ene bahere wo mu nyata wo twitwa me ama wo de asigya so ama wo tinidi enti me last words are make can say that do's and don'ts no eye regulations a wo set e di ama wo ho se ne be ya sanity will prevail at the end of every relationship. Thank you so much.
You the 1 minute to be wrap up. Now you 2 years and no man member now more relationship now. Or more partner must say, oh, it's over. Let's break up. Let's find out separate ways because the tea one. My wrap up 1 minute. Be even 2 or more for now. Uncle Ricky.
Well, relationship is not just between a man and a woman. It's a family thing. On the side of the man, has about four families put together. The man's mother side has father side and mother side. The same, his father side also has mother side and father side. 4. The lady to the same thing. So don't think that the relationship is between the two of you. Whatever will happen in these 16 families depends on the two of you. If you misbehave against each other, it will affect the others in the 2 families. And if somebody approaches you, a lady, that, oh, I love you, I want us to move, I beg you, don't turn yourself into watching or chop back plates.
Okay.
Where everybody
will just come and be chopping and go.
At all.
Okay.
Be careful. So that you don't lose that relationship and move into another one, and lose that one and move into another. You become two things
Lose your self-respect too.
Yes, self-respect. Okay? Thank you.
All right, let me just add a little bit. Relationship is a beautiful thing. God wants us to have each other.
Yeah.
We are all each other's help. And so I believe that when you come into my life with good intentions, show me much love. If you love me, don't abuse me.
Oh, so sweet.
If you love me, don't deteriorate me while I am living. Don't let me die before my time. People are living, but they are dead inside. All because of love. If you love me, show it to me. In front of me, not behind me.
Yes.
Let the whole world know that I am your loved one. You care for me. You will defend me. You will put me first on any other thing. Show me much love. Let me also show that love to you. I beg you. What were the mere? Enyamin consequentifi. O family will fear. The slow baby mena. Ye ranum. Yenim say a toda beer. Enyama enkoye. Yenim say a toda beer. Ya na botomono. And town koye. Baba mi hunu kureno. Pay a waji a mami hunu. Oba also the awaji. Mawukumi. Na yen na yan fantin so ni ni ehunu ni ebet mi aboa fie ni ebet mi di age ani eba ne sa ayonkofa na wole me ewo no ebet mi akọ bibi pa emofura beba nso ebesue niema e de efrim. Now the youth, let me tell you this, when you meet somebody you want, you like, stop opening your ears to the world. I know her past is this. Oh, she has done this. Please, all is there before you said you want that lady. So if you want that lady, stick with her. And then yadia ba. The yadia ni come was some edoso. Ya no mo say HIV, the syphilis or bema wunya. The most dangerous thing, disease awenya. Oba so wunya bia wa wo etiri yet. Enti mumi ere ya hu ye. Na ye hu se so nya me du obi ben ya bra bomu a. Ye nkyere no dok se ne Kristo. O che do sa. That's
say obi ba ma bra bomu a na wo wa bra bomu a che no odo. Mani hu se no won fa so e wo bra bomu. Madam was se mo nya mre ene me atena se ahye dubidi ne se. Asade aba ewie. Madam was pa. Na me kan no me din ye Anita afisa na obetim so afa me Ani baby ba ko pe. Anase Ani Vita eso me je wo so. Na me fa ada me sponsors anase omo tami chamni dwumedi abrem ni medom wase pa River House Production medom wase pa Touch of Trudy ono so ma me hwan so medom wase so wo hwe na chi ko betimi afre na e wo 0244 421 589 0244 421 589 wo friend na so wo wedding engagement or birthday party or a day wo friend na wa be twu ni mo wo aye fefe but also at that help quick solution GX Swasi almost almost on my same activity at the abra and I'm a guest no radi me so for my member akọ pe any uncle Ricky me don want me say me sham we brave and then mama yesua ji na me kra metia no me sua bi efi na ekọ me na de be adwuma pepepe se na ya me ne me dofo ntem no e be de me don want pa me don want se mo bai me sham no and then me did say nyina yesua de yie aba no nyonko fa eda oba ene very man teba you sure say yesua de na minim say wo disappoint me every enne e kwone de me sure say the what team na no wo di beye adwuma madam asese mo nyamre the best so ehia the same time next week madam asepa I love you all.